So you fancy yourself a YouTube content creator, having visions of millions of dollars in ad rev pouring on top of your head while sitting in a bathrobe sipping bubbly next to your garishly oversized pool. Well, snap out of it, because that ain't happening. Instead, expect to receive all sorts of ass-blasting comments towards your finely crafted creations and private messages questioning your every move. Recently, I've apparently angered the YouTube trolls, ignited their inner adolescence, and taken my place in line to receive a thorough smiting from the keyboard commandos when I posted several videos about Ubisoft's latest dumpster fire, XDefiant. What's going on, everybody? Lieutenant BuzzLitebeer coming at you, and we're going to get into all of that in a moment, but before I do, in case you aren't yet a sub, please smash that sub button and ring the bell to receive all future upload notifications from my channel. Let's go. Looking back over my script, and maybe I could have moved the dumpster fire comment to the closing paragraph and moved car crash to the intro, but in the end, the scene is set. How XDefiant came to exist is something we will never fully understand, but it looks and feels like a case of boardroom panic. The suits saw that Rainbow Six was nearing the end of its life cycle, they saw that Hyperscape and Elite Squad were both on the out, and they quickly grabbed onto a trend that they felt could get them some quick street cred with the COD community while tapping into that cash cow of a creation. Funny thing is, even they didn't think this was going to sell, so in a moment of sheer genius and channeling their inner YOLO, they went to their old bag of tricks, grabbed a hold of their old standby, their ace in the hole, their can't-miss ingredient, the Tom Clancy name. You think Konami stretched the limits when they dropped Metal Gear Survive on the unsuspecting public? Ubisoft let out a nightmarish laugh at that attempt, said hold my beer, and took the art of the stretch to a whole new plane of existence. Not far in the future, I am fully expecting to receive a tweet. Tune in for another Ubisoft original, Tom Clancy's Splinter Creed. You know, because nothing screams crossover like Altair wearing night vision goggles. And while I am daring to dive into the subject of Ubisoft's portfolio, let's take a look at this house of horrors, because whereas the company used to stand for new and interesting IPs with originality and innovation, apparently somewhere over the last 10 years, Ubisoft became to video games what IKEA is to furniture. Yeah, I just went there. So just humor me as we fall down this rabbit hole of depression and take a quick head count of Ubisoft's core IPs. Splinter Cell, MIA, Assassin's Creed, live service model, maybe soon to be KIA? Ghost Recon, attempting a rear naked chokehold on itself. Watch Dogs, lost in Boringsville. The Division, stuck somewhere between live and canceled. We'll get back to you on that one. Hyperscape, soon to be canceled. Elite Squad, canceled. Rainbow Six, going to the doctor for Resident Evil plastic surgery, leaving the studio to stand on just two pillars of Immortal Phoenix Rising and Just Dance. And just for the record, I really did enjoy Immortal Phoenix Rising, not only for the interesting gameplay, but it really is the most original and interesting new IP Ubisoft has managed to stumble into in the last 5 years. But I digress. The YouTube haters and self-worth wrecking crews are here for more innovative and original, a Ubisoft original, so let's jump back to XDefiant. As you look over the gunplay, because this game,
combining realistic gunplay with personalized classes.
And nothing screams realistic gunplay to me like laser beam guns with no full auto bloom, along with sliding along the ground like a parkour maniac, all while hip firing for the win. If Tom Clancy were alive and saw his name attached to something like this, he would crap his pants. And what about the look of this game? Did the art team at Riders Republic decide to recreate Tony Hawk's American Wasteland? I don't know how this is possible, because this would require some serious overtime, but the game literally looks like something I would have experienced 10 years ago while getting in a little playtime all on my PS3. The amount of low-res objects and textures I see in this trailer are appalling, and this game uses the Snowdrop engine? How do you take that engine and manage to make a worse-looking trailer than what we saw for Rainbow Six Quarantine? And I can already hear some of you, take it easy on them, Buzz, this is pre-alpha footage, I'm sure it's gonna get better. but I can almost guarantee you that this is what the final product is going to look like. They've already got the worlds and the characters rendered and stylized, and maybe, just maybe, if you squint really hard or just smear a whole tub of Vaseline all over your screens, it will help out this game visually. Overall, I'm still trying to find a place where XDefiant slots in. Who is going to latch onto this game and keep it going? Because, we've already become numb with oversaturation from Valorant, Overwatch-y games that try to take COD and mix it up with skills and ultimates. When a bad case of the trend chaser epidemic sets in, studios start to do some crazy stuff. And this game screams trend chaser. It literally feels like an exec was trying to pitch this one to the other parts of the team, something like this. Okay, team, Rainbow Six is about to expire, Hyperscape was dead on arrival, so we've really got to go big time. I'm thinking crazy, eye-melting graphics meets, how about a Call of Duty? Nah, that's gonna bomb because, arena shooters are so like 10 years ago. Okay, how about this? We slap the Tom Clancy name on it because, Tom Clancy equals ka-ching! Then we drop factions and characters from all of these titles that we haven't yet killed off into this whole Tony Hawk mosh pit. Let's see, we've got the Wolves, we've got the Cleaners, and I don't know, how about the Outcast? But wait, it's gonna get even better. Just to mess with their heads, let's give them Echelon with Splinter Cell looking characters because, it hasn't been long enough for fans of that franchise to either forget it entirely or grow too old to play a video game, so let's just string them along for another 20 years. Wow, that sounds amazing. Game concept nailed. Now how about we move on to the next part of our agenda so you can tell us about your new concept for Tom Clancy's Prince of Persia. I'm all about sayings because here in America, we go big with our folksy knowledge, and this one may or may not come to us from Sherilyn Kenyon. I can't tell if this is accurate or just Google and their damn search algorithms, but according to this all-knowing database, she is credited with the phrase, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Like when you purchase a Ma Deuce and tell everyone, including yourself, that it is strictly for home defense. Or when you stuff a turbo Hayabusa motor into a smart car chassis just to test out how much intestinal fortitude you may actually have. Give me a second while I write down the name of the shop and add this to my simply cannot live without it list. But seriously, when it comes to new IPs, if we can call this monstrosity of reused assets a new IP. But anyways, let's rephrase this. When it comes down to merging titles, Ubisoft needs to remember the name Sherilyn Kenyon and start applying some basic common sense. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. As always, I look forward to reading your feedback in the comments section below. Don't forget to smash that sub button and ring the bell to receive those future upload notifications. If you can rate and or share the video, it really helps out with the voodoo known as the YouTube algorithms. Don't forget to find and follow me on Twitch for weekly streams, join my community Discord server, and of course, follow me on Twitter, posting on most things gaming related. Links to all of these platforms in the video description below. Until the next one, this is LtBuzzLitebeer, signing off.